Here's a very interesting take. Liverpool not getting Diomandé is actually going to benefit them. I know. Liverpool, who were prepared apparently to spend over 100 million on Diomandé, are not going to get him because, according to Fabrizio Romano, Fabrice Hawkins, David Ornstein, he has now made it clear his preference. If he leaves RB Leipzig this summer, he wants to move to PSG. So why does this benefit Liverpool? Why is this going to be a problem for other Premier League clubs like Manchester United? I think because obviously straight away you would look at this and say, well, they're not going to go for Crescencio Somerville now. They're not going to go for him if they're going for Diomande, that being PSG. Yeah, fair enough. But I'm looking at Liverpool. I'm looking at Liverpool coming back here and potentially being stronger with someone like Diomande coming in. I don't rate him that highly. And I'm like, go for it. Go and spend over 100 million on Diomande, please. That takes a big chunk of their kitty away and stops them bidding for other players. I like that idea. Him giving preference to PSG is a problem because that brings in Bradley Barcola, who is already looking to leave PSG, who I think is a better player than Diomande. More accomplished, more experienced, just as quick, I think more composed, and wants out, and a deal can be done. Now, Diomande going to PSG obviously pushes Barcola further down the pecking order. There is clearly an inside issue with Barcola at PSG. We have seen the fallout already being reported. I think Manchester United should be all over Barcola if he was available. If United are looking for a winger, that is, which is what the reports are, and they're willing to go big on one, then Bradley Barcola should be at the top of Man United's list. I hope that is the case, but it's not looking likely from what's been said. And straight away, talk of Barcola going to Liverpool is rife. It's everywhere on social media as well now. I actually think that would benefit Liverpool more. Kind of a weird take, isn't it? That them not getting Diomande and Liverpool not being able to go out and just spend whatever they want like they did last summer and get whoever they want. It isn't obviously as an appealing attraction now, Liverpool, for certain players. I know you've got PSG, and obviously that is European champions, and if you're competing with them, you're always going to be looking like it's going to be a difficult deal to make happen. So you could say that Liverpool have lost out to PSG. Yeah, it can happen. It's not the end of the world for Liverpool. I think what you got last summer was Liverpool being the champions, going out spending massive money on loads of different players. Everybody wanted to be a part of that, and there could be a bit of a dominance coming with Liverpool in the Premier League, playing at the highest level. And then it all fell apart for Liverpool last season, obviously under Arne Slot. Well, obviously that's changed now. They've got a new manager in, Iriola. And when you look at that squad already, with Salah leaving, it's perfect for someone to come in. You thought that this would have been laid on a plate for Liverpool, the money that they were willing to spend. But players' minds change. And players looking at potential clubs is starting to be a big thing now. A lot of clubs are negotiating deals with the player before actually bidding. We're seeing this in a lot of what Manchester United are doing as well, and we've covered it on FUT quite a lot. That a lot of clubs are getting the player preference side of things done and wrapped up so they can negotiate the price down. And clearly, PSG have got into Diomande and made it that was the club for him. But doing so, you would have to have pushed something around in that negotiation for Diomande to go there, because you're looking at that front line. I'm going, is he better than Desiree Doué? No. Is he better than Kvaratskhelia? No. Is he better than Dembele? No, he's not. Is he better than Barcola? No, not in my opinion, like I just said. And again, I'm like, if he is going to PSG, then PSG would have told him in negotiating this and getting him on board that they are going to move other players on. If Bradley Barcola is available, everyone in the Premier League should be on red alert. I'd expect Arsenal to be looking, expect United to be looking, and straight away the rumours that came out do not surprise me one bit that Liverpool are also looking at Bradley Barcola now as well. I think this inadvertently has strengthened Liverpool's hopes. They have got the money, and they've got the money to spend in that area right now, and they, as we know, are willing to go big. I think PSG know that Barcola wants out. If they convince Diomande, they know they can easily sell Barcola and fund this deal. They've already sold Gonzalo Ramos to AC Milan, so they're already looking quids in that department. They literally could get near 200 million. They will have about 200 million euros, I feel, through selling Barcola and Gonzalo Ramos to just go out and spend on Diomande. It's a fantastic business model from PSG, and credit to them for putting themselves in the position that they are now with the prices that they're getting for players and being able to just strengthen and strengthen and strengthen. This time, though, I don't think they are. I don't think that Barcola is a worse player than Yan Diomande. Before we carry on, today's video sponsor is Oxford Natural. Now, look, we're all football fans. We're all guilty of it. Match days, takeaways, sat there all weekend watching and binge watching all the football on the TV, waiting for the latest transfer news and breaking news to come through about our clubs. And before you know it, looking after yourself gets pushed down the list. That's where Oxford Natural's Optimum Day and Night supplements come in. First of all, you have Optimum Day, designed around energy and cravings and helping keep people on track. Then you have Optimum Night, based more around sleep and helping people recover properly. Nobody's saying it's magic. Nobody's saying it's going to do the work for you. But with a commitment to making positive changes, some people have seen some impressive results. Take, for instance, former England striker Michael Owen, who lost £35 on his day and night plan. You can check out Michael Owen's story alongside many others on the link below. If you're thinking it's about time I sorted myself out, then it is definitely worth giving it a go. The QR code is on the screen. The link is in the description. Make sure you use code ADAMFC on checkout to get 70% off your first order. Now back to the football. And you know what's worse? They're probably going to get Barcola for less than what Diomande would have cost, whoever it is. So I'm asking the question. I think this strengthens Liverpool's case in terms of getting a quality player in to replace Mo Salah. I think they're getting a better one if they get him. Should other Premier League clubs be all over this? I think 100% yes, they should at this point. If Barcola is available, which this means he is, 100%, United need to be looking at Bradley Barcola. Honestly, if I'm anyone in the Premier League right now and I know that player is available, then you've got to make that happen. You're in a very strong position as well because obviously the eggs are in. The Diomande eggs are in that PSG basket, so they're looking to move Barcola on. He already wanted out. It's the perfect transfer to make happen right now. He's ideal for the Premier League. His pace, his speed, I just think his touch, his control. I think any one of the teams in the top 4 or 5 of the Premier League get Barcola, then they are up there in a completely different position, I think, next season. I think they're all improving with that type of player in their side. I think he's that good. Diomande, look, I don't get the whole thing. Look, I'm there to be proved wrong with Diomande. I am. I just don't think he's worth that money right now. He's not. And I think PSG have opened up the transfer market here with this one. If they get him, it's interesting, though, because Akliouche from Monaco is supposedly preferencing PSG as well. What is going on there? Who are they? They're not going to bring in both players, surely, are they? But there's that connection there again. European champions, PSG, being able to do that. I think that clubs have got to be looking at anyone who is in that PSG squad who has played a part in them seasons under Enrique is worth a little look at. Barcola, though, I think he's shown in the World Cup as well. I think he is better than Diomande. Let me know, is Barcola a better player than Diomande? Has PSG going in for Diomande opened this up for other Premier League clubs like Liverpool to get a better player in Barcola? Let me know in the comments section. Of course, make sure you pop a like on the video if you are enjoying the content. And, of course, make sure you hit that subscribe button here on Adam FC. And I'll see you all in the next video.